Today we're going to do the 1st through 3rd grade, and it will be the verse number 3 on your page right here. See it good? Behold, the cry of the children is come unto me. Gonna do where we're at in Moses' life is after he had escaped or fled from killing the other slave. So he's in the wilderness. He's met up with the Jethro, his daughter. They marry, and Moses is now tending the sheep. Put my glasses on because I can't read. Now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert and came to the mountain of God, even to Horeb. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see the great sight, why the bush is not burnt. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Draw not nigh hither, put off thy shoes from thy feet, for the place wherein thou standest is holy ground. So God told him to, don't come closer until you've taken off the shoes off your feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground. Moreover, he said, this is God speaking, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people, which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of Egypt, out of the hand of Egyptians, and to bring them up out of the land unto a good land, and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and the termites. Now therefore, this is our verse, 3:9. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me. I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppress them. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. And if y'all can remember us talking about where Moses and the plagues, where he goes and tells Pharaoh, let my people go. So this is where Moses got the orders from God from this burning bush, caught his attention, he come to it, and God saw that he had caught his attention, and when he started coming towards it, God spoke to him and told him what he had seen in the Israelites. He had heard their sorrows, he heard their cry, he knew what was going on. If you can't remember what was going on back in Egypt, when Moses was a baby, the Pharaoh had made a decree. Sorry, Dusty's not wanting to work with us here. Pharaoh had made a decree when Moses was born that all sons of the Hebrew people were killed. And you remember Moses was put in a basket down the river, and he ended up growing up in the Pharaoh's house with Pharaoh's daughter. And then during this time, Pharaoh had used the Egyptians as slaves to build stuff and was being very mean to them, beating them and causing them much sorrow and pain. And God tells Moses in this passage that he's heard the cry, and he's given Moses instructions to go and speak to Pharaoh. Okay, so here is our verse. Exodus 3:9. Behold, the cry of the children is come unto me. Exodus 3:9. Exodus 3:9. Behold, the cry of the children is come unto me. Exodus 3:9. I only put one set of quotation marks. Okay, so let's take Exodus out, because Exodus is where we're going to find Moses and the Hebrew people, so coming out of Egypt. So we ought to know that one pretty good. Exodus 3:9.
They're exiting Egypt.
They're exiting Egypt. Let's take out cry of the children. Okay. Exodus 3:9. Behold, the cry of the children is come unto me. Exodus 3:9. So behold, get your attention. Come. Me. Exodus 3:9. Behold, the cry of the children is come unto me. Exodus 3:9. Okay, let's take out 3 because that's at the beginning of the Exodus. Exodus 3:9. Behold, the cry of the children is come unto me. Exodus 3:9. Exodus 3:9. Behold, the cry of the children has come. I don't know where it was. The is come unto me. Exodus 3:9. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can remember it. Exodus 3:9. Behold, the cry of the children is come unto me. Exodus 3:9. I can't remember where it was at to point to. All right, so Wednesday I'm going to send you a reminder to go over this section of it so you can have this verse memorized. But I'm also going to send you some pictures. If you have a printer, you can print and color and do some puzzles on it. And then there's also a small video that's pretty good. You can watch it. It has a little bit extra stuff in it, I think. So I'll send all that to you. I love you all. I'm praying for you all constantly. Hugs and kisses.